Okay, our most important guests are here right now. That is Dr. Sean Burrage. Everybody, please give big applause to Dr. Sean Burrage. Okay, would you like to have a few words with us? No, we're done. We're done at the perfect time. Good timing, excellent timing.
Thank you so much. My name is Sean Burrage. I've been president here since July 1, 2014. And I understand that a lot of you all started coming to Southeastern about 1975, which is about 4 years after my parents and I left the university. I was actually born in Durant while my parents were students at Southeastern. And we lived, if y'all remember, some of y'all came early, there was a place called Vet Village across from 7th Street there. And we actually lived in those that student housing there when I was a baby. And so then I actually was raised in Antlers about an hour from here, so y'all may have heard of Antlers. But it's been quite the honor to come back and be president here at this university. When I heard about this group, I think it was about 3 years ago, Kyle said he had actually gone out to California a few years ago and met you all. And I was just so honored that you all would come back to Durant. Did y'all have a good campus visit today?
Yeah, wonderful.
Had things changed? Had things changed at all?
Everybody can go bigger.
Well, the fountain's gone. We weren't trying to bring it back, by the way.
The flag is here.
If anybody's got like $500,000 they want to give us, we'll put a new fountain in. We'll even name it after you. But no, just to do a little bit of what's going on at the university, things are changing very, very quickly in higher education since you all were there. Today, about 35 to 40% of our classes are online, which is different. And that's not because we're trying to become an online university, quite to the contrary. That's what students are wanting. Still, at Southeastern, 85% of our students need financial aid, which has not changed since the time when you all were here. Year in, year out, 50 to 58% of the students that walk across the stage and get their degrees at Southeastern are first-generation college graduates. That's the first person in their family to ever get a college degree. And so when people say, well, do you like your job? I say, I love my job, and that's the reason. 85% of our students need financial aid and scholarships, and 50 to 58% of the students that come across the stage, first-generation college graduates. Because what we've learned is, as many in this room know, the first generation that gets a college degree, it's not just a college degree for that person. It doesn't just benefit that family. It benefits generations and generations from the family going forward, because it changes the way the family views education. And I'm hopeful that Southeastern played a small role in you all's lives in helping you all get set on the path. Maybe your children and grandchildren now are receiving college degrees because of the start that you got at Southeastern. Things are going well at Southeastern, and in Oklahoma we've had dramatic budget cuts the last 3 or 4 years as the downturn in the economy is headed back up now. We've had about 23% cut in our funding over the last 3 years. That being said, our enrollment's up about 10% this semester. We have really cut back on our expenses. We now have I think the largest reserve in the university's history, an op-ed reserve. But that being said, our students still need help, and we're working very, very hard each day to try to help them. We've had about 4,000 students. We continue. We start off as a teacher's college. You all remember that, as a teacher's college. Our enrollment in education actually is down because of the low teacher pay in Oklahoma. We've seen a dramatic increase in the enrollment in occupational safety and health, and in aviation. Our aviation program is booming right now because there's a need for pilots across the United States, and so that's going very, very well. Also, we have the John Massey School of Business. Many of you might remember the name John Massey when you were in town. He might have been the state senator at that time. He's a banker. He endowed our School of Business, so it's called the AACSB accreditation. It's one of, I think, 4 or 5 schools in the state of Oklahoma that business schools have the accreditation. And so we're very, very proud of the John Massey School of Business, and our online MBA program has gone from 65 students to 500 students in the last 2 years. So great things are happening at Southeastern. But tonight we're here to honor you all, and the large part you all have played in the history Southeastern. And it means so much to us that you all return here, and we hope that means you all have fond memories. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, and we're also trying to build our international student population. And so we appreciate any other student you'll want to help us do that any way you can. We would love to have more and more international students because we need the diversity here in Durant. We need the diversity on our campus for more international students. So we really appreciate your help in that regard. But thank you so much for letting me be here. Thank you so much for spending your time in Durant. How about this casino? You know, whether you gamble or not, when you over here 40 years ago, did you ever think you have a casino like this in Durant, Oklahoma? No. Didn't even have one in Vegas at this point, like, it doesn't look like this. Well, we're proud of it, and you know, this is all because of the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. The Choctaw Nation's been in Durant headquartered there for quite some time, but in the last, I guess, 20 years, the Choctaw Nation, and by the way, I'm a Choctaw, I'm a Native American, I'm a member of the Choctaw Nation tribe, has brought so much to southeastern Oklahoma and so much to Durant. And this casino is really just a small part of what they brought. You know, this was Indian territory before statehood. You're in the Choctaw Nation. It wasn't talked about much when you all were here, but there's been a revival of the culture and the rich history and heritage of the Choctaw Nation that we're very proud of here. And this is a testament to what the great Choctaw Nation can do. So thank you all so much. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you all are here. You don't know how glad we are you're here. I understand you all get together different places across the United States, but we hope you're just coming back right here. Thank you so much.
Sir, we would like to present you a gift.
Dr. Burrage, on behalf of the SOSU Vietnamese Alumni Association, all of the former students of Southeastern Oklahoma, we would like to present the distinguished service award presented to the SOSU in appreciation and recognition of the support and the devotion that all of the faculty, staff, and the whole school to all of us. And here at the present, the award to you, and thank you very much.
This will proudly displayed in my office, the President's office in Southeastern.
Thank you.